Hello, Facebook. I don't know if this is going to let me stay live. It canceled it out for the last few seconds. There we go. So, today I just kind of want to talk about why it's okay to sway, in a sense. And I mean that in a few different ways. So, as many of you know, I am on an awesome journey to make my health and my life better because I realized at a certain point that I'm not healthy. Between my hip giving me all kinds of pain and then needing surgery, I've realized that if I could change the am way that I'm doing things, the way that I'm eating, the way that I'm living, those things might not be as big of an issue. For me specifically, I am definitely looking to lose weight. And thus far, I've been on my program going on almost, I want to say it's almost 4 weeks, but maybe it's five now. I have lost almost 20 pounds. And that's a huge, huge, huge success for me. And I'm seeing that it works, and I know the program works. So, why would I want to sway off of it? And this is what I want to talk about. So, with Memorial Day weekend, it was a fun and energetic weekend. It was very memorial of the day for specifically Sunday when I was in Washington, D.C., supporting Tim Chambers' Leading Marine, and also for the whole Rolling to Remember demonstration. And I just realized like we were quickly doing things, and I on this on so I was there from Friday to Sunday, and on Saturday I started to think about do I really want to do this program, because there was all this great food and there was all of these other options that definitely were not for me on program, but I knew why I wanted to do this program, and the why is because I want to get healthy. I don't want to have a hip replacement in 2 days. I mean, like, that's not logical, but, like, that's what I mean. Like, if I get healthier, I won't need a hip replacement as fast. So, in that moment, my why went out the window, and I swayed off of my program. Now, that sway lasted 2 days, and the sway was not exactly in my plans. But on the flip side of that, I recognized what happened. And I realized that I was able to change my mindset back to what I wanted it to be and where I knew it needed to be. So after that day two of not being on program, my stomach started to get upset. I started to feel so tired, and I was very irritable in a sense. I was just not myself. And maybe it's just I was myself to most people because they maybe haven't seen me in a while. But like for me, being on program for 3 weeks, then swaying off for 2 days, it took me out of my fat burn. So I wasn't in a position where I was going to set up for success. And in that fat burn state, you're so energetic and you're so ready to go and you're not tired and you overall feel good about yourself. So I came back in and I started back on Monday as soon as I got Monday, because I was like, if it was Sunday when I was starting to feel like so I was like, Monday I need to go back on my program. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I got back on my program. I am 4 days into swaying off those 2 days, and I'm back in my fat burn, and it feels better than ever. And it's like, it almost seemed like I needed that sway to tell me in my head mentally, like, I can do this. Because as soon as I was back on day one, I felt like why did I really sway? So I continually ask myself that. Why did I sway? Why did I give in to those those triggers? Why did I give into it? And honestly, I don't think I could give you the answer as to why I gave into it. Um, Most I can say is that it was just convenient. I was out with my parents and my boyfriend and everybody else, and everybody else was eating the same way. And while I could have chosen a healthier option, which pretty much tried to, it was definitely not all things that were on my program. But I think some people need to sway in order to see that this is the real deal. And I know it might sound like I'm saying things all in a different way, and it might sound like kind of crazy, but ultimately, to me, it makes sense. And I'm just really happy to be where I'm at now. I'm, I actually am 4 days back on my fat burn. Well, I think I officially hit fat burn this morning. Um, but I'm 4 days back on, and I feel so much better. I don't ever want to sway off my program again. I know, I now know that there's consequences when I do sway. And it's not necessarily just, it's not necessarily me. I don't know how to say it. It's not necessarily that they're bad consequences, but they're just consequences that should be expected. But anyways, I think it's okay to sway sometimes. But when you're messing with your health and your lifestyle, you really need to stay on track. And it's going to be tough. But you have to remember who's supporting you around you. So for me, I have support all around me. So between my health coaches, who are amazing, my fiance, boyfriend, who's amazing, my parents, for the most part, who are helping, it's just very good to have that support. So, yeah, I'm. I just I feel like my why to why I'm doing this program and changing my lifestyle is even stronger now because I swayed off that program for 2 days. And you're probably thinking like 2 days, oh, that's not bad. But when you're on the program that I'm on, 2 days, in 2 days you lose something that you've worked so hard for. And I think I did beat myself up a little bit. I was like, why did I do that? But now that I'm officially back on and not falling off the bandwagon anytime soon, I don't question it. I just let it go. I accept that it happened and move on, because it's the best thing you could do for any time. Anytime there's something that comes up that doesn't sound right, or doesn't seem right, or it's not on your program. But yeah. Anyways, that's really what I want to talk about today. And on the bright side of everything, I donated my plasma, so I still have my wrap on because, yeah. So I donated my plasma today, made $100. Yeah, I had fun doing that. That's about it. Today's Friday. It's gonna be a good weekend. It's gonna be a good next week. And if you're looking to get into the same mindset as I'm in, or get even healthier, or if you just know you need change, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I'm also now a health coach, so I'm willing to help. I want to help. I want to share what I'm doing with you so that you guys can see how good it is to live this lifestyle. And it's not okay if it's not for you at this time, but at some point in time, you're going to realize, I see all these people doing something. What are they doing? and I have a huge community of support. And if you're interested in getting healthy and you feel like you don't have that support, you have a huge community as well. So with that, I'm going to leave you on the note of don't worry, be happy, enjoy your weekend. I will hopefully do another live soon. But it was nice sharing with you guys. So have a good day. Bye.